Right then guys, we have plodded along a little bit further than what I actually anticipated, but I got carried away. It is what it is. With the Champions League semi-final, second leg, we are on the cusp of absolutely creating a huge bit of history here at Aston Villa. And not only that, we are in a title race. It's the 4th of May and we have been in absolutely unbelievable, unreal form. And I can't quite believe what we've been doing. So, of course, you know we've won the Carabao Cup. That was done many, many moons ago. Champions League, we've plodded along. We beat Juve. We've managed to beat Man City over 2 legs. We were the better team. We've really come on leaps and bounds, which has got us to this point where we could potentially be meeting Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. Let's not forget Villa winning the European Cup back in 1982. Can we do it again and completely save? In the Premier League, we are top of the league. We are 4 points clear of Liverpool, but they've got 2 games in hand and they are not particularly playing anybody. They're very good. So Liverpool may go on to win the league, but I would love it nothing more to win the Premier League and win the Champions League as well. If you look at our form, that Chelsea loss there could be very, very costly indeed. It's the only game we have lost apart from the Champions League game there away at Juve, but we turned it back in the second leg. We beat Spurs, Man United, Wolves, we beat our old team, Palace. We drawn away at Man City 3-3 in the Champions League, then beat them at home 1-0 where it should have been a lot more in the day, but it doesn't matter. And then we got through to this point. We smashed Bournemouth 6-0, easy as you like. Then we went away at Leipzig against all the odds with a very, very good team they have got. We got a 2-0 win, but the tie's not over yet. If we look at their team now, look at the amount of value in there, and some of these names are some big game players. He's up for Player of the Year, Guga. They've got Firmin, they've got Hassan Cuadrado, who's absolutely unbelievable. We've got to keep an eye on him. I think it was Schalke? He was at Schalke. We've got to keep an eye on all these players. But we are in with a massive chance. It is game day. I don't think we've got any fresh injury concerns. I know Rodgers picked up a little bit of a knock, but he is fit and raring to go. But that's our team for one of the biggest games in our history. Can we just hold on to this? If they get an early goal, the pressure's going to mount, nerves are going to mount. We've got some big game players for big games. Hope they can step up today. I think if we can get the opener, we can go on to win this game, but we've got to be alive, we've got to be alert, and we've got to give these the utmost respect. They're a good team and they can get themselves back into the tie. But let's get into this now. We're at Villa Park. What we would give to get this across the line. I've got a beer in hand and let's just swig our way to victory. Let's do it, guys. Let's book our place in the Champions League final. It is RB Leipzig getting the game underway. And like previously said, we can't give these a moment or a chance to get back in the tie. They're a world-class team and they've really improved over recent years and now probably one of the best teams in Germany. So it's we've got to be alive, we've got to be alert, and this is not the kind of start we're after at the moment. It's past. We've got to watch out for the Cuadrado, and it's a great block. Wesley at right back. What we do in defence, I don't know. Messing around with the ball, get back and get a tackle in. First opportunity falls their way. Though we know we've got the quality. We have got the quality to cause these problems. And Wesley down the right, Maldonado winning the corner off Marmo. But we are dangerous on set plays. We did get to the ball first, but unfortunately couldn't get it on target. But sooner rather than later, these are going to have to start throwing men up the field, which then we could counter. With the quality we've got, we can really hurt them. You will see João Pedro at the moment on the left. He's been absolute, and there's a goal. Maldonado, there we are now 3-0 up on aggregate. Great bit of play, and as I was saying, João Pedro is in the team, and he's just been doing bits, and it was unfair to take him out. A great goal, unfair to sub him out the team. Of course, it's normally what's his face, Ian Sababri in there, but when Pedro's playing so well, you can't take someone out. It's absolutely on fire. This time's not over yet. They still might well be over now. The 6'6" Swede smashed it into the back of net. Big bullet header. Great cross again. What a surprise. Talk of the devil, João Pedro. Their goalie, Big, couldn't get to it, and we are now 4-0 up on aggregate. We are flying, and they've got an absolute mountain to climb now. And just the atmosphere at Villa Park it's a little bit too much for them. I think the pressure's mounting. They can't take the nerves. We've got big game players, and they've turned up today. Well, so far, Lucas into Casemiro, Firmin, who is a world-class player, get out to him, no cross balls in, and they almost get themselves a goal. I don't want to give these any sort of encouragement to get back into the tie. I want to win the Champions League, be saved complete. If we can win the Premier League at the same time, even better. But the main goal is to win the Champions League, and we are literally on the cusp. I think I was umming and ahhing before whether to leave Crystal Palace, and we have absolutely made the right choice. The quality of this club to come in with is absolutely unbelievable, and you can see how good they are now. They're absolutely elite players. We've actually been given our budgets for next year as well, just short of 80 million, but it may well not continue if we are to win the Champions League. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This game's not over yet, and then we've got to take on the behemoth of Real Madrid in the final, which of course will be a camera game because, well, it's a final. It's the biggest one of our campaign, and let's just put this game to bed. We have got a couple of yellow cards there, so I'm going to make a couple of substitutions. Gomez out for Kone. Parola out for Teixeira. We're not risking anybody getting sent off with 2 yellow cards and missing out on the final, so I don't want anyone missing such a big game. Maldonado's picked up a knock. We're going to take him off as well. We have... can Ian go out? He can. Subibre can. Well, I can't even... Subiabre. I don't know, Ian. Like I said, I need to stick to Ian. Wesley, out you come as well. We're going to bring on Sosa and Teixeira, who just brought on. Bagged himself a goal. 3-0 on the night. 5-0 on aggregate. It's a great ball. What is that centre back there? Low taking a free kick? Well, we asked that question when he's putting it on the money like that. Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, that's all of our substitutions made. Let's just run the clock down now. Run the clock down. I'm going to regroup. I was going to sit in. We don't need to do anything now. Drop off more. What else can we change just to really slow it down? We're going to distribute over the defence, take long kicks. Be disciplined, play for set pieces, bring the tempo right down. I think then that's it. That should be. Well, they're not going to get 5 goals, are they? And then we can drop back into a very defensive display. They might get a consolation, but I don't really care because considering they've got some world-class elite players who've shut them down all across the field. But maybe the job was already done in Germany, winning 2-0 in Germany. Difficult place to go. We got the job done. We defended well. And we defended well again tonight. Last few seconds, referee, put that whistle to your lips, and there it goes. Congratulations, guys. We were the better team. We had full control over it. They had slightly more possession, which they're going to get in a 4-3-3. And well done, lads. You've handled the tie very well. But I'm delighted for you all getting through to the final, where we will face Real Madrid. We might have 3 games. If we can still win the league, we'll come back for a league match. And if we can't, we'll just do the Champions League final on this episode. And we repeat this, we could be seeing the end of this Zero to Hero save where we've accomplished everything. We've started at Latvia and then gone on to win the Champions League, which is absolutely crazy. I've never really done this save before. Very excited, really happy with what we've done. We've just got to finish the job now. That's the whole idea, to win the Champions League from nothing with no badges, and we are now 1 step away. We're almost there. This could well be it, but who knows, we could lose and we have to go again next season where we can improve our squad a little bit more. Anyway, I'll see you in a few days time and we'll see what game we're back for. Right then, guys, it all comes down to this. We're top of the league by a point, superior goal difference to Liverpool. They have to win. If we draw or lose, they win the title. There was a shock result in there which I couldn't quite believe. If we look at Liverpool now, they actually took on Sunderland at home and lost by 3 goals to 2. I don't know how the hell they've done this, and I haven't clicked on this yet. So let's have a look how it unfolded. And I don't know how Sunderland got away with that, but they've done us an absolute favour. Talking of favours, can Crystal Palace do us a favour today? Our old team, they can't really get any European football. They've dropped off. But if Crystal Palace just hold their own, get a draw, and Liverpool fail to win, we win the league. Man City can't catch us. It comes down to this, and then of course you've got the Champions League final. But we've had a bit of a shitter. Wouter Ghost has picked up injury, 2 to 3 weeks. He may well not be back for the Champions League final, which is it's a shocker. Real bummer for us. But it is what it is. We can't do much about it. This is now the time we can win our biggest trophy yet. English Premier League is up for grabs. Hold our nerve. We beat Norwich away from home. We just do our job. Don't worry about anybody else. Win the game. And we are champions of England. We've still the Champions League final to play. Let's head to Carrow Road. Can we get the job done? Please, guys, don't let me down. So we're underway now in the final of the Premier League season. Please, God, don't let us down. Give us the result we need. Let's put these to the sword. Comfortable win. Yes, please. See ourselves home for the league title. We know we've got a lot more quality than what these have got. And but anything can happen on a football field on any given day. So we need to be alive, need to be alert. But if we can get a nice start to the game, it's going to put us in a really good position. I think the Liverpool game's still 0-0. But here come Norwich coming forward. Great defending. Pedro doing his bit. Love to see that. Low. Gomez. I wish we had Wouter Ghost today. We've been a big player for us like he always is. And it's an own goal turned in by Andreas Cuenca. 1-0 to us. We take that. We love it. It's great play. Seko Kone doing his bit in centre midfield. Nice to see. Really good to see. It's a great work. It's a well-worked goal. Granted, it was an own goal. We do not care. Take it as it comes. And Wesley stepping in again. Go on, son. Driving down the right-hand side. Maldonado. Gomez. Put it back. Kone. Coming forward. Checks back to Parola. Ooh, we're knocking it around nice. It's absolutely beautiful. What's the other scores? Liverpool still 0-0. Palace very much holding their own at the moment, which is good to see. Hopefully we see Palace take the lead there. And Liverpool just shit the bed, panic, and we go on. We don't matter then. Liverpool lose. We're happy days. But here comes Gomez. Parola on the ball now. McSkeen. Kone. Pedro has been phenomenal this season. Puts a great ball in. It's cleared. Pedro again. McSkeen, he's literally an unbelievable player. Probably the best player I've had on this save. He's absolutely crazy good. We say that our striker's pretty good as well. Maldonado. It's a great, amazing run. 2-0 up now at Carrow Road. And we are on the cusp. Liverpool just took the lead there thanks to a goal from Samu Omarodian. I don't know, but he scored. 1-0 to Liverpool, but we've also got a 2-0 lead. It doesn't really matter what they do. We could be on the way to bringing this title home. Unless Norwich get themselves back in the game, which we don't. We don't want that to happen. Don't give us a goal back. Goalie, where are you? Pedro. Maldonado. Go on one of them amazing runs, son. Wesley. Driving. No one stopping him. He's crossed in. Sare can't direct his header on target. But so far, so good. As we just skip past the half-an-hour point of the game. Corner. Go on, Pedro. Find someone. Asare back. Pedro's back cross. And it could have been, and probably should have been, 3-0. Gomez, don't you dare get sent off, mate, and put us under the cosh. Don't you dare. Joe. Oh, I thought we had 2 yellow cards for the same player then. Different places. Pedro getting a yellow. Rogers, Rogers has not been great towards the end of this season. He hasn't really done anything. No shots. No, well, he's had shots. No goals. No assists. You've done loads. Well played. Pedro, you're staying on. Gomez out. We are going to get on. I think we get on. I don't know. Who's the better player here? Yeah, I think we're going to get on Van Dijk. He tends to do a good job when he comes onto the field. So I think we're going to run with that. Don't really want to take off João Gomez, but carrying a yellow card, I don't think it's worth the risk, especially as he's a ball-winning midfielder. You know, best of having 11 players on rather than 10, even if he is a little bit worse. Van Dijk, whatever his name is. It Van Dijk? Yeah, it is Van Dijk. Rogers still can't score, but these are under the cosh. I can't see these really getting back into the game. Rogers, again, comes to nothing. Pedro, we're going to take you out as well on a yellow card. We are going to get on Ian Subabre. See what he can do down that left-hand side. And I want to take off McSkeen. Don't want to risk an injury, especially the Champions League final just around the corner. Kone bangs it, and it's saved. I thought it was off the beans. I thought it was off the bar. Then I'd put it in. Just put this game to bed. Another save from the goalie. I think we're going to make a change. Skeen off. And we are going to bring on Teixeira, I think, down that left-hand side. Let's do it. I've made the sub. Didn't really want to do that substitution, but I think we need to do something to try and give these players a bit of a rest before what could be a mammoth game. Kusei Asere out as well. Ferreira up top. Make the changes. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. An absolute shocker there. Van Dijk almost putting us into absolute deep shit at the back. Don't do that again, please. Maldonado. Put the game to bed, please, Wesley. Maldonado. Van Dijk. Oh, we just can't seem to kill this game off and just put it to bed at 3-0. Let's waste a little bit of time if we can. Sabar Brace picks up a knock. We've got no substitutions left. No substitutions. Don't go into a red injury. Just hold yourself off now. You've already lost Wouter Goes for the final ball. Look at it. Come on, minute away. We've done it. We've actually done it. Kone. There goes the full-time whistle, and here comes the Premier League lift. I tell you what, I'm so happy we've joined Villa. Not only is it my club, they just built for success. The other managers that are here before us have put a hell of a team together, brought in the right transfers, and we have not only lifted the Carabao Cup this year, we're lifting the Premier League title. It's a shame it's not at Villa Park, but there's the trophy, and here is the lift, and this is absolutely magic. Can we just, our confidence, morale, the chemistry going to be sky high, ready to take on Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. I can't believe what the boys have done. We've been absolutely unbelievable all season. Incredibly proud of the team, and I'm saying everyone should be absolutely delighted, over the moon. Thanks to Sunderland beating Liverpool, we've gone on to win the league, and I can't believe we're actually saying that. I didn't think we'd get anywhere near it this year. We've done the double. He's back to the Champions League for it, which is good. And I can't believe that Aston Villa win another title. There you go, number 8 on there. And we are definitely a club on the up. And it's great to see Maldonado doing bits. All that matters now is finishing this save, because it's all about, like I said, winning that Champions League. Can we do it? We're taking on one hell of a good Real Madrid team. It's in 13 days' time. We could well be seeing the end of this 0-to-hero save. It's been a long way, a long journey. But we can't confirm that just yet. It may well be we do another 1 or 2 seasons if we can't win the Champions League this year. But I honestly think this is our time, and I don't think there's any way anyone's going to stop us. We have been absolutely unbelievable, and I believe we are going to put Real Madrid to the sword. With that being said, I will see you all in 13 days' time. Please, no injuries. Please, 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 no more. It is time for the Champions League final. We are taking on the mighty Real Madrid, the multiple winners of this competition. But we have some bad news. Wouter Goes not fully fit. Recommended we do not play him in the final. With that being said, though, we need his experience on the bench. So Dylan Jones will drop off. Wouter Goes is going to be on the bench. And if we need to call upon him, which I really hope we don't have to, we might have to throw him on with some broken ribs. But it is what it is. This is your team for the biggest game in the save so far. And we end the save now if we win, or we go again next year. But we are league champions, so we'll have a lot more money to spend if need be. Jorgensen in goal, going to have to be at his best today. At the back, it's as you were. McSkeen on the left, Wesley right, Parola and Lowe at centre half. They're going to have big games today. Kone in for Wouter. Unfortunately, like we said, not ready to play, but Kone can do a job in there. Power, pace, he has got the ability to do that job. Partnering João Gomez, who's been instrumental in everything. Big, strong experience, breaks up play very well. We've got Pedro on the left, Rodgers in the cam role still, Maldonado on the right, and our star man up top, Kusei Asare. Rodgers, we've moaned for ages, you've not been scoring. Maybe today could be the day. Real Madrid setting up in the 3-4-2-1. Mbappe, Simmons, Bellingham, oh God, Tchouaméni, Mateta Sarr. They've got a very, very strong team. I'm hopeful we can just get the better of them defensively. They're not that great at the back, but they're very, very good going forward. So it could be a game with a lot of goals in it. But anyway, let's flick that camera on. We're at the San Siro. Let's do a job now. Let's win everything. Complete the save in Italy. It is Mbappe kicking the Champions League final off. We want this today. Question is, who's going to want it more? Are our players going to want it? Are they hungry for it? We need to keep tabs on Mbappe. They're going to want to win the European competition again. But come on, please, someone step up today for us. Get in. Go on, Rodgers. Oh, my God. I've got my beer in hand. Chance there for Rodgers to open the scoring. Passed up a good opportunity. But we are knocking it around very nice. We're not going to score there with Craig Lowe smashing the ball for 35 yards out. But 10 minutes in, it's been a bold, brave start for us. Hopefully Jude Bellingham don't kill us today. Being a Blue Nose, he's going to very, very much enjoy beating us in the final, which is not good for me. Not good for the save. Is he onside? There's no flag and we take the lead in the Champions League final. 1-0 to the Villa. Wesley into Gomez. That's a great bit of play. Rodgers, great ball. He hasn't assisted for ages. He finds his man. We snare ourselves into a 1-0 lead. Fantastic. They haven't really offered much at the moment. These haven't. But all it takes is a goal in a blink of an eye. It could be absolutely all square in the tie. But we're winning. We are winning at the moment. Maldonado, don't you do it, mate. Don't get a red card. First chance there for Real Madrid. Maldonado, not having one of his greatest games so far, nor Pedro, but we have got options on the bench. But I think we're going to take off Maldonado, and get on Ian straight away. Do we? We're going to make that change. Wesley not particularly playing good, but anyone on the yellow card, we're not taking them sort of chances. Go on, get me a second goal. Bellingham, we've shut these out the game today very, very well indeed. We're attacking well. We're defending well. I'm literally on the edge of my seat here. I just want to get across the line. Send him off, referee, that Carreras. 30 minutes left to play in the Champions League final. We are doing okay. Pedro, I would like to see a little bit more from you. And everyone else pretty much doing well. But 20 minutes to go. Not really much happening now. Real Madrid going to have to start throwing men forward soon. Sarr over the top, cleared, back out to Kone, does well. We lose the ball. Chance now for Landis. Skeen does well, plays it down the side to Pedro. Got a little bit of space. Pedro put it in. It's off the bar. It's off the bar from the Sarr. That could have been the game-winning moment. If that had gone in, it would have been tight, absolutely over. We go long. It's cleared. Get the ball down. Antonio, Christian Mosquera, we need to win the ball back. Goes all the way back to Trubin. Antonio, to win that ball back. Don't give Bellingham a second on that ball. Xavi Simons, Asare, getting back. Doing a great job defensively. Gomez with a shit ball. We lose it down the right hand side. We win it back though. Sarr's there. Sarr's in the box and it's off the bar. We get away. We've won there. Really quite poor defending and we're almost punished. Come on, Wesley. Go on. Sabara puts it in. It's over the bar again. We're literally down to the last knock. Oh no. Come on. Are we going to extra time? Pacho out there. Can we win the ball back to Chimeni? Bellingham, get it away, please. We defend it well. Rodgers, just win the foul. End the replay. Pacho now. They're down to the last knock into this game now. There's literally 5 minutes left. They're coming forward. Sarr, Laments, and it's great defending. Kone doing a great job in there. Pedro is going to come out the team now. He's knackered. We're going to get on Alvaro Ferreira down that left-hand side. Take a little bit of time off the clock. Corner. Waste that time. Waste it. Ferreira puts it cleared. Skeen out to Ferreira. Somewhat penalty. It's a corner. He wins the ball. Ferreira, we are on the edge of our seat here. I want to waste as much time as physically possible now. There's not long to go. Ball's just over the bar from Sarr. Can we just look to shut up shop now? What can we do? Let's. I don't want to change too much. We're going to put in the deep line playmaker defend now, and have our wingers step to support and change Rodgers as well to a support role. Try and keep a few men back in defence if we can. We have got another substitute left. What can we bring on? Wesley out. We have got Alejandro Sosa to bring on. Run that clock down now. We're down to the closing seconds. It's 30 seconds to play. Leonard's coming forward. We're pushing them back. They've got a light corner. Can't watch. Corners in. And it's over the bar. We have a goal kick. We're over the allotted time. And there goes the final whistle. We've done it. We have done it. We've completed it. We've completed it, mate. We've gone full J off in between us. Completed it, mate. We have done it. Carabao Cup winners this year, Premier League winners and Champions League winners. What a side, what a team, and what a let's play this has been. We started back at Order in Latvia, and now where are we now? We're here somewhere, are we? Lifting the Champions League. There we are, doing a great job. What a manager I am, fantastic. We've completed it, guys. Champions League, drink it in. What a win. Let's just confirm that on here. Let's read it and all enjoy it. There you go. We have won the Champions League. Absolutely fantastic. We qualified for the World Club Championship. Don't really care. And we are one of the top English managers. Grealish is living the dream with myself now. Rage, we've done it. And what an absolute pearler. We've come to the right club. Obviously being at the right time. We've won the Premier League. We've won the Carabao Cup. And then, you just witnessed it, we've gone on to win the Champions League, baby. Get in there! Over the course of the season, though, it's been astronomical for a lot of players. Asare, 34 goals in 50 games. Maldonado stepping up. Rodgers stepping up. Pedro coming into the team at the right time, killing it. Regarding assists, Maldonado and McSkeen were crazy. And this guy, considering to come out the reserve team, is absolutely unbelievable. 25 years of age. Absolutely. What a player. And what a team we've actually put together. Absolutely unbelievable. We got the job done in the end without our best centre midfielder, Kone, stepping in, doing a job. I think it's only fair now just to go on, do the end of the season review, and we'll have a look at our manager timeline before we do our final outro of this Zero to Hero. So here is your final end of season review now for Aston Villa. As we draw to a close this Zero to Hero Let's Play. And you can see the 3 trophies on there. We have managed to win. I can't believe we've done a Champions League. Transfers in. It looks like everyone is been a great signing. But of course, I'm a great manager. And the people we brought in have all done an absolutely superb job. When it comes to the Premier League, they wanted mid-table. We won the league, which is crazy. Champions League, they wanted just to reach the Champions League group stage proper. We've won it, which is crazy. FA Cup, they're not happy about that. But we played Man City away and we went out unfortunately, but the Carabao Cup with the fine run. Stevenage, Chelsea beating them, Newcastle, Man United over 2 legs, and then beating Bournemouth on penalties in the final, completing our treble winning season. Biggest win, 7-0 over Norwich. Smashing Arsenal 4-1 was the match to remember, and the goal of the season was from Rodgers there. A lovely goal from Villa attacking midfielder Rodgers. He scores a powerful long range strike. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Our previous reputation was worldwide at 4.5. It's actually at 5 stars now after being crowned Champions League winners. Sponsorship is up massively. Broadcast revenue down slightly, but everything else up. Everything else is up dramatically, especially competition prize money. It's nearly £100 million more. Regarding shirt sales, Asare, McSkeen, Rodgers, Ian and Jorgensen was our main sellers. You don't really see many goalkeepers on there, but that's nice to see. Really, really good stuff. Team of the year, as you would have expected, and some absolutely unbelievable talents, and a pleasure to have managed these players on this side. It's been absolutely incredible. Final few things now. Fans player of the season, Maldonado. Young player of the season, Maldonado. Souza, they're thrilled with that signing. Top goal scorer at Asare with 34. But if we look now, competition awards, Philip Jorgensen, world class goalkeeper, got the Golden Glove, and UEFA Champions League Golden Boot was Jonah Kusi Asare, who is now actually wanted by some of the biggest teams in the world. What a season he's had! There you go. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at the end of our season awards ceremony, which is crazy. And here's our timeline, all the way back to the very start where we started at Order, unemployed. We plodded on then as we were, won some trophies at Order, made some big signings. We got our first big break then when we went to Burton Albion in 2026, and we took them from relegation zone, bringing in some decent players, got them towards the top end of the championship, and then we resigned because Bournemouth wanted us, and that was the same sort of thing there. Relegation battle, We cleared out a dead wood, got in some good players, took them to European football. We was building something really, really nice at Bournemouth. Then they decided they wasn't going to give us the money for a transfer. If you guys remember, we had an argument. We left the club on bad terms. We threw our rattle out the pram a little bit. But then we waited about 6 months and we took over Crystal Palace with an ageing, terrible team. We took them to all new records, and we actually won the Conference League there with Crystal Palace. Then we got our major move on 20th of December 2032, living the dream, as I'm a big Aston Villa fan, and we was hired to be the club's new manager. But then when we turned up, it wasn't as easy as you thought. We actually made a lot of money, £167 million, getting rid of a lot of dead wood once again. And then he just went from strength to strength. We bought some decent players into the club, a little bit younger, cheaper wages, cheaper fees, and we done well on the field especially. But we also done fantastic off it as well. And then, of course, Rage clinched a 10th trophy as a manager, winning the UEFA Champions League. So what an absolutely unbelievable season. We're going to end this now with plenty of cups in Latvia. We've ordered one Conference League with Palace, and then a triple there, a treble winning season for Villa. And we also won Head Coach of the Year for Bournemouth in 29-30, and also won Head Coach of the Year this year. I'm not surprised after everything we won. What a season. What a time it would be to be a Villa fan, and we can leave this save now absolutely proud. We've dominated and we've created a hell of a legacy now on Football Manager. We are champions of Europe. Villa back at the top table. So there you have it, guys. We draw this Let's Play to a close as we head in to the hopefully release of FM26. This has been so much fun. Like I said, we've just gone through it all, where we started, where it's ended. Champions of Europe, champions of England. We've done it. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play. It's been great fun, and we ended at my club, the Villa. Fantastic. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. Until next time, guys, you take care of yourselves. Up the fucking Villa. Get in there.